Have you ever noticed how some travel memories just stick with you? Like years later, they're still so vivid?
Totally. I've got a few of those. It's like they're right there.
Exactly. So today we're diving into why travel seems to create these incredibly powerful
I've
memories.
decided to dig into this.
Right. We've got some really interesting audio insights to draw on.
Yeah, let's see what makes these travel memories so special, huh? What's the magic behind them?
Perfect. Let's start with the idea that travel really opens up your mind. Like it forces you to see things differently.
For sure. Just getting outside of your routine, your everyday surroundings,
Yeah.
it can throw you into a totally different perspective.
Yeah, it's like shaking up that snow globe of your worldview, right?
Exactly. When you encounter new cultures and traditions, even just figuring out how to get around a new city, it challenges what you thought you knew.
You have to adapt.
You do. And I think that's key. Your brain is constantly building these maps of how the world works. And then travel throws you into this uncharted territory.
And your brain has to adjust.
Totally. It has to create new pathways, new connections. That's neuroplasticity in action, right?
Hmm.
The audio we looked at really emphasized this point, like actively engage with locals, try the food, even if it seems a little strange.
Right. It's like really immerse yourself.
Totally. And the more you do that, the more you're pushing your brain to adapt and grow.
Okay, that makes sense. It's not just about seeing new places, it's about really experiencing them.
Right. And those experiences, especially the unexpected ones, those often become the best stories.
Oh, absolutely. Think about it. It's usually the funny mishaps, the times you got lost, the things that didn't go according to plan that you end up telling people about.
Yeah, because those are the stories.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Our brains love stories. They crave narratives. And travel is inherently full of them,
So
right?
many little dramas unfolding.
Exactly. A missed train, a chance encounter, a sunset that just blows you away.
Yeah.
And the audio had a great suggestion. Document those moments.
Mm.
Take pictures. Jot down a few notes in a journal.
Oh, I like that.
Because it helps solidify those narratives. It gives your brain these little anchors to hold on to those memories.
It's like building a scrapbook in your mind. Okay, now another big point that the audio highlighted was the impact of travel on relationships.
Oh, huge.
Like it can really deepen those bonds with the people you're traveling with.
Whether it's friends or family sharing these new and often intense experiences together, it releases all sorts of bonding hormones
Interesting.
that creates this strong emotional connection. Even solo travel can spark those connections. You meet people along the way, and some of those turn into lifelong friendships.
I've definitely seen that.
And think about those shared memories, right? That time you all got lost together, or that amazing meal you discovered. Those become these vivid touchstones in your relationships. It's amazing.
So it seems like the concentrated nature of travel, being outside of your normal routine, really amplifies those connections and makes the memories that much stronger.
I think so. Now, the audio did make a really thought-provoking point. It asked, how can we bring that same sense of presence and shared experience into our daily lives, even when we're not traveling?
Wow. That's something to think about. So if we're trying to sum up why travel creates such lasting memories, what are the key takeaways?
Well, it seems like it comes down to a few things. Travel disrupts our routines, exposes us to novelty, and that sparks all this heightened brain activity.
Mm-hmm.
It gives us these amazing stories to tell and strengthens the bonds we have with others through these shared experiences.
Powerful stuff.
Really powerful. It's like a perfect recipe for memory formation.
All right, so for you listening, here's something to consider. Think back to a travel memory that really stands out for you. What made it so unforgettable? Was it the place itself, something unexpected that happened, the people you were with? And how can you maybe bring some of that, those little sparks of novelty or shared experiences, into your everyday life? Just something to ponder. Thanks for taking this deep dive with us.
Thanks for having me.